From historic Fenway Park in Boston, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Singing, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Starting on the mound in this one, it's Sonny Gray. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That clips the corner.
Ball inside.
And Belly goes down on strikes. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup, they're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower, doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
That's out to center field. Anthony on the move. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Fenway. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Gerrit Cole. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Brings it in.
Batting third.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Caleb Durbin.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boo. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Little chopper rolls foul. Anthony stands at first with one out. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Oh, he's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swings through that one for strike one. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the finale of this four-game set.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
That's a slider for a strike. 2 on 2 outs.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Boston, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Anthony takes it in for the out. And there's one down. So he went on a journey for that one. One of the more impressive catches we've seen lately, Chris, as we pull up the StatCast data on it.
Yeah, he was believing the whole way, man. 110 feet on the dot. So that was a tough play, and we saw how difficult it was with our own eyes, and the numbers really back it up.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. A solo shot, his 29th of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, and first offering is fouled off. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting second, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Gets him to chase after that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
strike two.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Oh.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1-1 now. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. And it's off the Green Monster. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Kiner-Falefa.
Fought off foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Strike two.
After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run. Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
The catcher, Carlos.
First and second, one out. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. And there's two away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Gerrit.
So digging in, Jarren Duran. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. On the ground, Volpe gets it to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We head on down to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. Back in the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
In the air, left field, Durant coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Struck out looking his first time. Bellinger, a former MVP, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Over to Story for one. Over to first, safe.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the top of the wall. Bellinger on his way home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit, base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. In comes the run from second. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Up next for the Yankees.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
In the air, left field. Durant settles underneath it. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Out towards left center. Volpe gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that one is in for a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Caleb.
2 outs, base is empty. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Nothing doing for Boston, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. On to extra innings. Austin Wells stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, Singy.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
In the air, center field. Anthony under it. One down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Foul ball there. Goldie working through some struggles lately. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
Boog, you know who had the longest stretch of time between 3 homer games? It was Reggie Jackson, who only did it twice in the regular season. Once in 1969 at 23 years old, and again in 1986 when he was 40. Amazing.
Sends it to first. That is the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Late on that fastball. Got him looking for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Clearly fooled on that curveball and tried to hold up the swing, but it didn't matter anyway. Pitch caught the zone, so he'd have been better off just letting that thing fly and hoping he makes some sort of contact.
There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
To the right side. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Out to short. Story sends it over to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Anthony on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Bellinger up to hit.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws to first in time, and Bellinger is out. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs, inning over. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. On the ground to the left. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Ball, low.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Red Sox down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. He hauls it in. 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Red Sox go down quietly, and they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Aaron Judge digs in now.
The designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Slayton getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. Home run number 55 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Sonny Gray will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Giovanni Moran taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Grisham in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0. Ripped to right, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So up next, Austin Wells. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one in the air, center field. Anthony takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Up the middle. Flips it behind his back. And very nicely done for the out. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers. You know, these Red Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Chopped left side. Volpe whips it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Coming impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. 2 down, bases empty. Caleb Durbin now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. Foul ball.
Yankees up by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On a bounce right side, Caballero. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
Justin Slate comes on now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And that one in the air center field. Anthony moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Runner on the move. High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly bomb. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Aaron Judge getting ready to hit. Slides, but it gets by him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Judge off of first with 2 away. And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Slate gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now
Pitching change here, number 56.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one hammered left field. Carrying well. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
At the book.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball down the left field line. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 10-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. In the air to left center. And that is that. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Tap foul at the plate. Yo, 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him. 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-1. In there at the knees. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Kiner-Falefa in the box again. Takes a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cutter Crawford.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Cole.
Into center. Anthony tracks it down for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
In the air, right field, Abreu under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Whitlock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here's a 1-1. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
McMahon off of first with 2 away. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, but they maintain their 10-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. There's a strike. Swing and a bouncer, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Up the middle. On to first. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Gerrit Cole.
2 outs, base is empty. Jarren Duran will hit next. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one lifted to left. Bellinger on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Boston, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Giancarlo Stanton with a blast. His 44th home run of the season, and they boost their lead.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air, center field. Anthony should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Grounds one to short. Story sends it over to first, and that's the third out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Cruz, in his 4th year, he features a splitter, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. This to center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, William Abreu.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Oh, Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Durbin.
So they're down to their final out. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off left side. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
An 11-1 final. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.